Hello, I'm Julie Montesano.
And I'm Peter Williams, and we're from AFL Draft Central.
Today we're going to be looking at the Central Allies lineup ahead of the AFL Women's Under-18 Championships. And Pete, there's a star player that I'm really looking forward to see for the Central Allies.
Yeah, definitely. South Australia's got a lot of talent, but Nikki Gore's one that sort of stands out. What is it about her that I guess you're really looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, she was a rising star for the Redlegs in the Sandful just a couple of years back, and she's captained the Christie's Under-14 team for 2 years, so she's been one of those players that has come up through the ranks in the juniors and has been a really good junior ever since probably the age of about 13. So she's done really well in her career, and she's playing for the NT Thunder at the moment in the VFLW and tearing it up there as well. So it's always good to see a couple of players get some VFLW experience. She's one that's definitely thriving on the opportunity as well.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, there are some that are getting that VFLW experience. I know it's seen Danielle Ponta, for example, play at Essendon. She's done quite a few nice things down there, and a member of the AFLW Academy, of course. So she's a really top performer and one to watch. And NT have quite a number of players as well. But who are some of the ones that you've earmarked as ones to watch?
Yeah, Danielle Ponta's definitely one. I mean, she is Essendon's leading goal kicker in the VFLW at the moment, so that's a big accolade for her to have. And she represented NT on 11 occasions at the National Under-18 Championships. So she's pretty good in that representative state side of things, so she could really represent her side well. Also Janet Baird as well for the NT Thunder. She's playing in the VFLW as well. She's a really exciting one to watch. And it's Tabitha May too. They're really good in that Thunder side, and they're really stepping up well in the VFLW experience. They're lining it up against Adelaide AFLW stars and a couple of GWS AFLW stars in that lineup too. And they're tearing it apart, so they're doing really well. And I think they'll be a really formidable side in this Under-18 Championships.
And who do they play, just for interest?
Yeah, so their fixtures coming up. They've got the Eastern Allies, which is, like we said before, it will be a fantastic match. There's obviously Vic Country coming up next, and then Vic Metro. So they've got two Victorian teams and an Eastern Allied team. So
tough to all.
I think they can still match it up against those sides, though. What do you think?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, against the Eastern Allies, they're in a similar boat. They're combining two of the states or territories together and seeing how they go. Obviously, South Australia got the job done. The first game was really close against Northern Territory, and then they won the second one pretty comfortably. So it's really interesting to see how they go. But I think the Victorian teams will be a real challenge for them. Hopefully, they can really, stand up against it. But certainly, the Eastern Allies will be a good game up first. I think that'll be really good for them to see how they go against each other.
Yeah, I think Danielle Ponta in those Victorian matches will be a real advantage. Obviously, being playing on Victorian soil and probably getting to know players like Carla Renderman and Molly Warburton through the Essendon VFLW program as well might be an advantage for her. So I think the Central Allies will really push those teams, but I think the other ones might start favourites. But I think Central Allies are really going to hope that they do really well, because they're a really talented side by the look of things, and we wish them all the best for the tournament.